Welcome to the From Surviving to Thriving Beyond Paycheck seminar. Take a listen to our first speaker, and the links to other speakers will be in the description box. Okay, Mr. Olugbenga will be our first speaker, and he is a branded world-class real estate broker. He graduated from University of Ilorin with BSc in computer science. Wow. His master's is in infotech from Unilag and MBA from the Alliance Manchester Business School. He has a couple of IT professional certificates, Oracle, PMP, provider, and all that. He finished his exams and licensing towards 2019 and started practicing in 2020. He has bagged several awards, from Centurion Award to Platinum Awards, Gold Awards, Rising Star, the list goes on. And he's awarded one of the star employees at Rogers and was gifted with 15,000 while he was an employee there. Today we'll be discussing with us his journey so far in the real estate industry. And he's going to be touching on 4 pillars that we are talking about today, which is getting started, the income opportunities, the industry secrets, personal branding, and how you can build wealth in his industry. So you can take it away, Mr. Olugbenga, please. Feel free to share your screen if you need to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Omar. I really appreciate it, and thanks everyone for joining. I look forward to all this give back, when I have opportunity to do so. This is a wonderful opportunity for me to share my knowledge so far with everyone. I have just 20 minutes and I really want to dive into it as quickly as possible. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen. But you can adjust the camera a bit for your face.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is it okay now?
Perfect.
Yeah. So it's actually, as the title of this seminar had captured, From Surviving to Thriving Beyond Paycheck. I really want to tell you how I personally, practical approach I adopted from moving from IT. I still love IT, to doing what I love to do, which is real estate. Like I always tell people, it's a passion for me. And because it's a passion for me, I can tell you I've been thriving, even when people are saying that the market is slow. I'm still in business and I'm still doing a lot of businesses, even in this market that is slow. So for those of us that are really looking into coming into this industry, I'll speak quickly to the requirements. If you want to come in, you're probably going to have a Canadian secondary school diploma or a GED. But if you do not go to school here in Canada, any equivalent credentials would also suffice. And then if you don't have any of such credentials, they have pre-qualification exams that you can take. When I started, it was ORIA that was conducting these exams. But I think the past 3 years or so, it has been handed over to Humber College. So if you get to Humber College website, if you don't have any of these credentials, they would take you through what we call pre-qualification exam, which is the 6-person exam. I think it's just about $65. You can take that, and then you started your own real estate journey. Once you've completed all the exams, I think there are about 7 to 8 exams right now. Out of those exams, you have like 2 simulations. Once you've completed all, you'll be issued what we call a certificate of completion for salesperson registration program. And what that is done, you have to look for a brokerage that you want to join. Once you apply to a brokerage and then you're accepted, they're going to start your licensing program with RECO. RECO is called the Real Estate Council of Ontario. That's the body that governs everything that we do. Okay. And then once you have been approved, you have your own license and then you can start practicing. I hope I'm audible. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm going to go into the next slide. The next slide speaks to what are the income opportunities that you as a real estate professional can have. Our industry is based on commission. Is what you sell, that's what you get. If you do not sell anything, you ain't get nothing. But when you get this commission, I mean, I can tell you that you'll probably smile home. Is huge. I can go into a little bit about some of the commissions that we get. Assuming that, okay, you sold a property of about $800,000, depending on what you agreed on the commission, you could get as much as 2.5% of that amount of money. Okay. I can tell you that if you sell maybe like 6, 7 in a year, you're probably doing well with someone, earning $65,000 to $75,000 or even $100,000 because all the money is coming to you, and then you can handle your tax all by yourself. We also get commission through referral based. Okay. So there are times that, okay, I work with mortgage brokers. I don't ask for money, but because they want my business, some of them will be like, hey, Paul, this is what I'm going to give to you if you bring me our business. You can see that I'm also making money through that. And sometimes, some banks, when I give them clients, they give me points. Those points, if I equate them to money, some could be going to as far as maybe like $2,500, which I can use to, buy some things or even buy a ticket to travel for my vacations. You could also get what they call commission through investment. What I say as a real estate salesperson, if you're a real estate salesperson, you're helping people to make money. Okay, let people see in you that you're also making the money. If I buy a real estate investment for you, and at the end of the day, you make $100,000 out of it, okay, it has to be seen on me as well that I'm making that 100,000 or making $250,000. Okay, I just don't want to be the type that buy you real estate and help you to make money, because there are different ways which I'm going to dig deeper of how you can make money through real estate. Industry secrets. Okay, how can you thrive? Some of the things that you wouldn't know, that nobody will tell you. Some brokerages will tell you that, hey, I'm seeing Hamara and Julius, so I can be taking your name as an example. Hey, Hamara, come and join my brokerage. That kind of thing. Meanwhile, they are not giving you the stuff that you need to survive. Today, a lot of brokerages call me, hey, Paul, come and join our brokerage. They're calling me because they can see my stat. Our stat is there in the public. Some of them are not doing well, so they need the money that will be bringing into the brokerage, because at the end of the day, there's something we call commission splits. They're going to have their own bite of the cake, while I also have my own bite of the cake. And then they see someone that is doing well, so they want me to come. But I know that these people do not have, they are not ready to provide me the secrets. So I had to dig deep and find a secret myself. Okay. So part of the secrets is networking and relationship, which is what we are doing here. We're doing seminar, we're taking seminar, I'm building relationship. I've known, if I look at now, I've added a number of people, to my sleeves that I have networked with today. Okay. You can build networking in different places in your church. If you're an introvert, if you have not been going to party, okay, or if you're so religious that going to party is a sin, I think you need to kill that idea now and start going to party. Okay. I'm a pastor too, and I can be very religious, but I still party. If you see me in club, please don't be mad at me. I'm doing business. Okay. So, that is very important. You network in every social event that you go to. And that's key for me. Okay. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, you can sell real estate. What is important is what you have here. Once you have it here, then the rest is stories. Attending workshops and seminars, we're doing something like that here. Sometimes you find me in Dubai. December to January, I was in Dubai looking for opportunities. I was in the US last year looking for opportunities, because I'm going to buy real estate. I'm buying real estate. I'm an investor. I'm not just a salesperson. I invest. So if I do not invest and have that idea, then what are going to, I don't know what stories am I going to tell people that this is how I've made money? People wants to make money, and people wants to trust you with their few 100,000 and believe in you that whatever you say, you can help turn that 100,000 to 150. Once you start adding value, then I can tell you your life will start attracting, prospective clients, because they will be the one, telling people all about you, that I bought through you. Okay. And then you advise me well, and this deal had accumulated some wealth, for me. Marketing campaign. I set aside some amount of money for marketing. My marketing, and I have to get industry experts, because I don't have a lot of knowledge around that. I do my own marketing right. This year alone, I had spent $6,000 only on marketing. Last year, I spent nothing less than $4,000 only on marketing. Okay, they help me out with all of that. Social media presence is also part of it. Okay, a lot of you are conversant with Instagram, Facebook campaign, Instagram campaign, and all of that. I do that about when if I'm selling your property, some of my real estate colleagues will just rely on the platform that has been provided unto us. I don't rely on that. I still do an advert myself, which I paid for. I may not need to tell my client, but some people will ask me, oh, this market is low, how you sell it? But I'm still selling the properties that are given to me, because I know I have to deliver. We can't cover all of that here. God factor, I told you, I can't rule that out. God has been the sole reason for all that I've achieved so far, and I'm not going to rule that out. God has been my help. His grace has been so sufficient. How about building an ecosystem of related professionals? Now I have Homo, and I have a number already in my contact. I have people that they help me if I'm going to do fix and up, or I have a client that I have an issues with his or her house. I have those handymen. I have mortgage brokers that help me out. Once I give them a deal, they go ahead. So I know them. If I listen to you as a client and say, oh, this is my situation, I know the kind of mortgage broker I will send you to and say, oh, go and meet this person. He will get the job done. And it's been success. 95% of the time it's been success. So you just need to understand that aspect. Let me move on, because I have a few minutes. Personal branding. You need to identify your niche market. What do you want to do? Do you want to focus on luxury real estate? Do you want to focus on $500,000 real estate? Do you want to focus on just rental? People are making money through rental. Do you want to focus on maybe $750,000 to $1 million real estate? By the special grace of God, I have sold different type, ranging from $1 million to $6 million to $7 million home. And what did I do? My personal branding. I branded myself as a world-class real estate broker. And I'm very, very, very sure of what service I'm providing. So I attract both luxury and also attract, those that are selling below $1 million house. Once you do that, understand your own core value, understand your own audience, and tailor your message to your own audience goals. What stories do you have? One of the things that I do to differentiate myself is, if you are a salesperson, if you have one success story, maybe you close one deal you just started, tell it as if you have closed like 100 deals. You're not telling lies. Make it sound as if you sold like 100 deals. Be so confident about it. People would ask you, people like me that know you are going to say, I not be one you sell. Why they sound like this now? Like say you don't sell like 200 houses. But honestly, that is the way it is in our market. Okay, so you need to brand yourself very well. I'm going to go to the next, wealth building. I want to dwell so much on this. I say, when I see you, okay, I can tell who you are. Okay, if you see me, you can tell who I am. You can tell me that, oh, Benga Bosade is in real estate. Okay, like me right now, I'm able to quit my 9 to 5 I started as an IT person, okay, and I was juggling both real estate and IT altogether. And then at some point, I got crazily busy in IT. I used to work with Rogers. I used to work with Just Energy, Loblaw. I was a program manager. I was a senior manager, delivery manager, product manager in all of those places. I got so busy in my first 2 years and I pulled out of Rogers. And I said, I want to focus on real estate. And I went into real estate. And when it became slow again, I went back to work and then pulled out again when I became so crazily busy. So what did I do during those process? Sometimes I will buy houses that are not too good. I will fix it up. I have people, I told you about my ecosystem. I have people that fix it up for me. I will fix it up and then I will resell. And I do that too for clients. And sometimes I'm saying this to all of you. Sometimes I make if he's not doing well, I make maybe $30,000, $40,000. Sometimes I do like $150,000. That's someone else's salary for 1 year or two. So it means that if I don't do any business, if I live within my power, it means I won't go broke. I won't beg anybody for money for another 1 year plus. And I can tell you another day will come. What about buy and hold? I do that. I buy and hold until I have a capital, appreciation on it. That helps me too. I have a couple of properties that I bought that if I wake up today and I sell because they're on rental, I know that nothing less than $300-400 on each of those property will come into my pocket. And all of this require your knowledge of the industry. If you don't have it, you will buy something that won't make sense. We have what we call syndication and crowdfunding. I have properties that are not in my name. I partner with Hamara. I partner with Juliet, with Omo. And I say, hey, let's buy property. I cannot afford to buy it all by myself, but let's come together. Let's crowdfund. And let's buy this particular one. Or let's form a syndicate and let's buy one. I have like a couple of that you won't even see my name on it. And I will get a lawyer that will do maybe like a joint venture, for us. And I know that, okay, my interest in this property is protected. There are short-term renters. Right now, I and my friend are trying to buy a property. What do you want to use it for? You want to use it for Airbnb. Somewhere in a neighborhood that I know that is thriving. And by God's grace, I will kill that transaction. We'll buy it. And then we'll use it for Airbnb. There is one we call BRRR. You just buy, you rehab, you rent it, you refinance, and then you repeat that process all over again. This is one of my best. To buy a low income property that needs touch up. You touch it up. The moment you touch it up, the value of that property had to increase. You rent it, you start making money from it again. And then once you know that, okay, the value has gone a little bit high, you refinance. The money you get from the refinancing, you take some equity out, use it to buy another one. I'm doing that with a couple of people. You can buy land too. That's those of you that are rich and keep it for a very long time. You can rent it out to farmers. They'll continue to rent it. You never can tell in another 10 years, the land you bought 1 million and turn to 6, 7, 8 million. This is what those people that are making wealth here are doing. Okay. I can't touch everything. What I will say to you is that keep your head high if you want to come into this. Be passionate about anything that you're doing. Okay. The sky is wide and large, to contain boats of different sizes without them colliding. I say to people, I'm confident of my service that I provide. I want more people to join real estate. I want to see more people. If you guys need, you want a mentor, you have a mentor in me, you have a friend in me. It's going to be my joy to have more Nigerians, especially in real estate. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I can cover everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gbenga. That was eye-opening, right? It's just a seminar to open people's eyes to this. then ask questions and then put forward their interest in whichever one they are. Questions will be answered at the end when everybody has spoken, since each speaker has about 20 minutes and we have 30 minutes to deal with the questions. So thank you very much. And next, we would move to click the link on the screen to watch the next speaker.